All right, so the Sharks got swept to the Avalanche. They lost tonight, 3-0, and then they lost the last time they played them. Um, and it sucks. But let's not lie to ourselves. We probably expected, us Sharks fans, we probably expected the Avalanche to take at least one of these games, if not two. The Sharks were there. Obviously, they got shut out, so their offense by both teams was really slow. There was no goals until midway through the third period, and that first goal was by Nazem Kadri by the Colorado Avalanche. He actually had two goals, so 3.9 on him for him. He actually had 10 shots on goal, so a lot of scoring chances. The Sharks got lucky. Dubnyk was in goal for the Sharks, and there were a lot of shots that hit the post. There was two or three shots hit the post earlier in the game in the first and second periods, and they didn't score. So that was interesting because the Avalanche had some offensive woes. The Sharks offense, let's be real, it sucks. Okay, their offense and defense sucks. They're a mess, and I want to be positive about them, but in all honesty, no goals, that sucks. And the defense, Dubnyk had a pretty good night, but it's the fact that the defense, he's left out there, and the defense can't support him. I mean, for the Sharks, Hurdle had 4 shots on goal, 3 shots on goal for Burns, so they did have some offensive opportunities, but they had power plays and they couldn't capitalize on it. The power plays they got, their time management during these power plays is horrible. They waste time in their own zone. They sloppy passing. I can name many things. I think the Sharks, they just gotta slow things down. You gotta fix the passing. You gotta make sure everything is working, because right now they're a mess. And yeah, they lost to the Avalanche, but like I said, the Avalanche are a really good team. So I didn't really expect them to win, but if we could have at least gotten one. So that's the first series, if you will, of the season where the Sharks lost both games, as they split the first 3 against Arizona, St. Louis, and Minnesota. They'll play another 2-game series against the Vegas Golden Knights on February 1st. I believe that'll be a home game, as there's been some regulations with the stadium and some, but I think they can play there now, so that'll be interesting. It'll be the home opener. And yeah, 3-0. So the Avalanche will move to 5-3. Sharks move to 3-5, which isn't terrible yet. But if you look at the other teams in the division, they're way down there. So not the best series. And if you look at the other games, 7-3, it's pretty much the same result. So bad offense, bad defense. I guess the first game, 3 goals isn't horrible, but the fact that they matched it with 7 goals, that is just ridiculous. And I don't think it's necessarily all the goalie's faults. Dubnyk had a decent game. He had 35 saves and a 921 save percentage. But the fact that he's just being left out there to dry. So yeah, 3-0 final score. I think the next series against Vegas will have some similarities to this one, as Vegas is a very good team compared to the Sharks and in general. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope the Sharks can regroup from this, and I hope they don't have to go into some sort of big rebuild, but with the way they played the past, 2 games and some earlier games in the season, it's looked really bad, really bad. So there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you.